really democratize advertising in a way that any business can use. So what are the benefits of investing on Facebook ads? Why business should invest in 2023? First, we have one of the biggest panels of users in the whole world. We have 3 billion users that can be targeted through our platform. We also have the ability to target these users in a very specific manner based on the objectives that the merchants that is running the campaign has. So we know how to find the users based on information that we have on previous campaigns that we have generated, and we can give a very good return on ad spending. Also, the platform, because of the number of users and because of the amount of information that we have, we can actually find the right customers even before they are interested in buying your products. We have artificial intelligence running on the background where we cross information across several users in an anonymized way, so we never disclose user information to advertisers unless the user consents to do so. But because we have all this information, we can actually predict user behavior even before the user is ready to buy a product. So you work really well on top of funnel on the discovery phase and can carry the potential client all the way to a conversion based on the information and how our algorithms work. This is something that you cannot do in other kinds of media. So I have 3 tips. First, you need to really understand who is the audience that you want to target. You need to understand who are the possible consumers of your product. You should, when you do your business case or when you are targeting these products, you need to have a very good understanding of what kind of person is more likely to buy your product. The second hint is start simple. Don't try to create very complex campaigns if you have never done. You can start very simple with like boosted ads. Boosted ads is quite simple. It's for small business that have never advertising on Facebook. So you put a post about your business, whether you're selling granola for breakfast, for example, and you make a post about that. And that post starts performing, you have the ability to boost that post. So you pay for Facebook to advertise and show that post to people that are more likely to consume your products. The reason why this is I consider this one of the most important tips is because you're going to take advantage of our artificial intelligence and our algorithms to target the right people based on who responded to your posts. Okay, so you turn a post from organic to paid and you start targeting the right people using the algorithms that we have. And the third tip is, once you start doing your advertising, keep enhancing your campaign. Keep watching the performance of this campaign and who reacts better to the campaign. And use our other tools as you become a more sophisticated user. So for example, install Pixel on your sites if you have a website, or conversions APIs on your servers to improve the performance and how we can target the advertisers. And if you don't mind, I will give 4 tips instead of 3, so there's going to be an extra free one here. Be very conscious about the creative. The creative of your advertising is one of the main things to catch the attention of users and get them to react to your campaign. One of the mistakes is that they try to get too complex very early, and then they end up getting lost and they don't see the results that they have. That's why one of my main tips was to start very simple. And then as you start to understand how the platform works, you become more familiar with our ads manager, then you can start enhancing your campaigns. That would be one of the biggest mistakes. The second one is not paying attention to the creative. We actually have courses in our website. You can go to blueprints.com where we provide information on what the kinds of creative that perform better. The other one is targeting the wrong audience. Okay? If you're selling, for example, baby strollers, you need to actually look for parents of young kids versus parents of teenagers. This seems quite basic, but I see a lot of people actually trying to expand their audience and forget the fact that they need to stay close to the audience that are more likely to buy their products. One of the most powerful tools that we have is the ability to create custom audiences and lookalike audiences. If you're a large advertiser that works with a CDP, for example, that CDP can get data from several different sources and create custom audiences to target potential audiences. Also, once you do that, the platform is going to start learning behaviors and who reacts better to these audiences, and you can start creating lookalike audiences. What lookalike audiences is let's say you have a custom audience that is women between 25 and 35 years old that live in New York and they are interested in organic foods. And you have a list of customers that you already identify and you upload this to create an audience. What our lookalike audiences can do is to find people that have the same characteristics of this audience that you uploaded and look for them in our platform in the same area and expands your potential client base. So that is another very powerful tool that we have in our platforms that we see our clients using it very successfully. We really democratize advertising in a way that any business can use. One example that I like to use is, let's take the example of somebody that has a bakery shop on the corner. In the past, if that person wanted to advertise their business, they would have pretty much only one option or two options. They put a big banner in front of their shop and hope that people driving by will notice that there is a bakery shop there, or they pick people spreading flyers all over the city, and in the process of promoting their business, getting the whole city dirty, right? And this happens all over the world. Because any other form of advertising for that person, for let's call him John from the bakery shop, John the bakery, John would not be able to use radio, probably too expensive for him. TV, way out of his capabilities. Even like billboards in a highway, it is too expensive to this kind of advertising and not targeted at all, right? With Facebook, John can advertise for $1 a day and promote his business on the neighborhood. So we revolutionize how primarily small business can actually target audiences and spread their business compared to how things used to be like just 15 years ago.